All right, coming up next, it is a lightweight showdown between Jake Matthews and Will Brooks. Will Brooks signed to the UFC roster in 2016 with much fanfare. An American top team really believes they could have a future champion on their hands. When you break down the film of Will Brooks, not a lot in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he comes into the UFC with a long list of big wins, big fight experience, 5-round experience, won a major title outside the UFC. We'll see how he chooses to attack this particular matchup tonight.
This guy is an outstanding wrestler, and what he wants to do here is avoid any striking confrontations, close the distance, grab a hold of his opponent, and bring the fight down to the ground where he should have an advantage.
So as this confident young fighter makes the walk here tonight, he's probably thinking, I'm going to get my opponent to the mat. You know what? He's not going to be able to get up. And I think for a lot of fighters who have dealt with the top game of this young man, they just can't get out from underneath him. He controls you, keeps his weight on you, and he just uses his hips beautifully to maintain a dominant position. Certainly he has sapped willpower and gas tanks throughout his MMA career, and at times guys have to give up.
This guy has outstanding control on the ground, amongst the best in the world, and holding his opponent in the position that he would like to keep him in while utilizing his techniques.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. More than 5 years apart, with similar height and the same reach. To get us started with the official introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Will Brooks. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 13 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Jake Matthews. And when the actor begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata.
You ready? You ready?
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Matthews began training Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu at 15, actually during the Aussie World.
Oh, he hurt him. Bad. Bad.
Oh, straight right.
Tags him.
Left punch followed by a right. Nice 1-2 there by Matthews. Going to the body there with the right kick.
Nice kick to the body, shin to the gut.
Well, he is eternally aggressive, but he paid for it there. His head was wide open, and his opponent is able to land the uppercut there. He's going to have to figure some things out here, Joe. Manage his wrist better. I know he's confident in his chin, but right now he's becoming a sitting duck.
He clipped him with that one. Both guys have been hurt in this first round.
Finds his range with the jab.
Oh, big right hand!
Huge right hand!
This could be it.
Matthews goes for the clinch now. Looks like a recovery mechanism here, Joe. Oh, nice slam as he gets him to the canvas. Exactly what he needed. Left hand is there for Brooks.
Full back mount here. Oh, this is nasty.
And he landed the right hand there.
He's moved to half guard here. His opponent pressed up against the cage. And he winds up on top.
And full back. And Dizzy as he looks to improve position here.
Caught him with a punch.
Under 3 minutes remain in round one.
Wow. Back up to the feet.
Brooks' kick to the body is blocked.
There's a body shot. There's a solid body shot. Oh, both men exchange.
How about that shin? Brooks' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Huge kick misses. That one hurt.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Brooks. Leg kick is there. Brooks gets caught with that punch. Oh!
He's hurt.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one.
Big shot!
Oh!
What a wild exchange! Oh! What a leg kick!
Under 2 minutes now to go in round one.
That's a big uppercut he just landed.
He missed with that jab attempt there. 90 seconds remain in the round. Well, his opponent found an opening there to the body. Nice hook shot there, but as he leans forward and trying to get into his own striking range, he's going to pay the price there to the body. Got to be careful. You don't want to eat too many of those power hooks downstairs.
He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's going to try to take the back, I think. He's got his back. Beautiful sweep. He's back into full guard now. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Oh, worked hard to get up again, but he looks like he's compromised. Blocks the shot. Back and forth we go. Final seconds of round one. Unable to connect there. Second round straight ahead.
Here's a perfect head kick. Here's a nasty head kick that lands. Let's see it one more time.
All right, listen to me. Breathe. Deep breath into that nose, out through that mouth. All right, perfect round. I need you to go out there and do more of that.
The lovely Brittany Palmer is with us. Second round underway.
Now starting off this round, he might still be hurt. He's going to want to look to be defensive and move and avoid getting hit and try to recover. Feinting with that kick.
He's got him hurt here.
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Wow!
Oh!
He hurt him with that hook. He's in big, big, big trouble. Head kick!
Unable to connect with the right hand.
Body kick, look at that.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch. Oh!
He's in big trouble.
Well, he got his head snapped back there, Joe. The straight punch lands flush to the head. And again, he's just not doing things defensively that you want to see. Move that upper body. Get that head off of the center line. Right now, he's just leaning right into his opponent's range.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short.
Matthews gets caught by that straight punch. His defense has abandoned him tonight. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Oh, solid jab.
Brooks' lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. Ooh, blocks the shot.
He's definitely hurt.
Oh, he might be out.
Counters with a big left hand. Hurt him with that uppercut.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Huge uppercut misses. Good right hand, that's what I'm talking about.
How about that shin? Ooh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Matthews.
Tagged him.
That one appeared to stun him.
Oh, he's out cold. What power that guy has in his hands.
Yeah, there's another one for the highlight reel, Joe, and that's probably as good a knockout as he's had in the UFC. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Crowd absolutely loving it. Flush land to close out his opponent. I'm not even sure the other fighter saw it coming. So a big knockout for him here tonight on the biggest of stages.
Check out this angle here. Boom! Out cold.
So there he is after a monumental knockout turned in here tonight. That is one they will be talking about for quite some time. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mugliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 4 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jake.
So there's the man of the moment, just the way he drew it up here tonight as he gets his hand raised and does so emphatically by way of the KO. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way at the end of the night. I'm not sure. Still a few fights to go. But at the very least, you can be sure his next fight will be a big one, and he will celebrate deep into the night with his teammates, his coaches, and his friends after this monumental victory here under the bright lights tonight. All right, coming up next, it's a flyweight matchup between Louis Smolka and Ben 10 Win. So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, keeping you there, using the body weight effectively so that you can't get up or use a hip escape. This guy will sap your willpower with the best of them, and more often than not, guys just have to give up and wait for the round to end.
This guy can keep a pace inside the octagon that is literally a shocking thing to behold. His opponent is in deep trouble if he comes into this fight out of shape.
So here is the proud Hawaiian, Louis Smolka. He's had a lot of shining moments thus far in the UFC. Performance bonuses, finishing instincts. Very talented guy who many believe, with respect to Max Holloway, could be Hawaii's best hope to take the torch from BJ Penn. Louis Smolka with much hype and expectation, makes the walk yet again tonight.
This guy's an arm bar and a leg lock specialist. In every fight that you see him in the octagon, he looks to secure a limb and finish with a submission.
Our tale of the tape for this flyweight fight. So 3 years the gap in age between these two fighters, some differences in height and reach. And now with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting at the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Brisbane, Australia, Ben 10 U.S. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 11 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting at a Kapolei, Hawaii, Louis the Last Samurai Smolka. And the action begins with the charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Big shots!
Left hand lands flush over the top.
That one hurt.
Wynn gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up, Joe. Oh, nicely done early here with the takedown.
He's working from his back now. He tries to pass here, but gets shut down. Nicely executed sweep, winds up in guard. Excellent movement here on the ground.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
In half guard. Nice sweep. Excellent sweep, winds up in guard. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground.
Oh, looked like an elbow there from the top by the Hawaiian Smoke.
He's really landing some very solid elbows. His opponent's got his back here. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. He's back to full mount again. Hip escape, nice hip escape. This is crazy. He lands a big shot from the bottom.
I mean, how many can he take?
He gets his back again. In half guard. Big body punch.
Looking for a guillotine.
He's in full guard here, looking for the guillotine choke. What he needs to do is, he needs to wrap his arm around the back of his opponent's head, slide his forearm underneath the chin, then he needs to... That's it!
And there it is!
He got the choke for the tap.
Well, you can tell he has been working hard on his submissions in his training camp. That was a near-perfect setup on that choke. Sunk it in deep, and the opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep. He chose to tap out.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That could hold up as one of the better subs of the year. near-perfect execution tonight. All right, now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a guillotine choke, Ben Hewitt.
So there he is, your winner by way of submission. And candidly, Joe, I'm not sure this night could have gone any better. He did have some doubters coming in. He said, I got to mute those naysayers. And they're not going to keep quiet unless I can actually get this guy out of there. So mission accomplished. No judges necessary tonight. He gets the submission. And now all that's left is to celebrate with his coaches and training partners. What a moment for this oncoming fighter here tonight. Coming up next, it's a welterweight bout between Hector Lombard and CM Punk. Well, his UFC debut against Mickey Gall certainly didn't go the way he drew it up, but you would be wise not to count out someone like CM Punk. Draws rave reviews from his coaches for his work ethic. He is a quick learner, certainly a coachable fighter. We'll see, though, what type of adjustments and improvements he's made here tonight. When you're a developing mixed martial artist, oftentimes you can really shore up weaknesses in a 12 or 18-month span. We'll see if the work that CM Punk has done in the gym can pay dividends here tonight.
This guy is an excellent grappler. What he wants to do here is get a hold of his opponent and bring the fight to his world. Either press him up against the cage, rough him up with dirty boxing, or drag him to the ground, control him, and possibly submit him.
So here's the longtime American top team product, Hector Showweather Lombard. He was born in Cuba, now fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, has ties to Australia as well. This guy can do it all. As powerful a middleweight as there is on the roster, outstanding judo game as well. We'll see how he chooses to attack here tonight. Fights out of that southpaw stance, not the easiest thing to prepare for. This has been a knockout artist of the highest order. Hector Lombard back for more tonight.
This guy has one-punch knockout power. And when a fighter has that kind of ability, it's always a big advantage.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a judo wrestler holding a professional record of 34 wins, 9 losses, 1 draw, and 2 no contests. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Hector Lombard! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, third man in the octagon for this one.
You ready? Let's go, come on!
Switching stances here. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. CM Punk gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though.
Huge shot with the hook. Oh, very nice.
He blocks the shot. Slips to avoid the right. Oh, effective strike there by Lombard.
That one hurt.
Oh!
This could be it right here.
Wow!
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped. Look at this, takedown.
clip with the right hand.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. He's got that guillotine locked in. Now he's pretty deep. Oh, that's nasty. He might be forced to... Oh, my God!
We'll do it!
Great job in getting this fight to the ground quickly and getting an early submission.
Yeah, so how about that, Joe? We can barely tell people what color the trunks are on these fighters, and we get the submission win. So not a lot of wasted time. He got the takedown early, and the submission came soon thereafter. Great effort, great technique here tonight.
Let's see it again here. Deep guillotine choke, full guard for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 23 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
So there he is, your winner by way of submission, and how good was that? I mean, you talk about maximizing a UFC showcase, and that's a great example of doing just that. You see him sharing a moment here with his coaches, his training partners, and you can be sure that with the hard work done and the hay in the barn, that these guys are going to be celebrating deep into the night after a submission win like this. All right, coming up next, it's a featherweight matchup between Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira and Daniel Hooker. Well, no doubt this young man is preparing to unleash some devastating kicks on his opponent tonight. You talk about guys like Thiago Alves, Jose Aldo Jr., the kicks on this young man, absolutely powerful. He can do major damage too just by landing a couple of them. You've seen fights of his where he lands one kick to the body or one to that lead leg and you get an immediate welter bruise. Really as powerful a kicker as we've seen in the UFC in some time.
This guy has ruthless one-punch knockout power. You can't teach it, but when a fighter has it, it's a huge advantage.
So here is the bonus machine, the Sao Paulo native, Charles Oliveira, perennial featherweight contender. Made his UFC debut all the way back in 2010. He was 20 years old, submitted Darren Elkins with an armbar in 41 seconds. He was just out of high school, Joe. We have really watched Do Bronx Oliveira grow up in the UFC and really just scratching the surface in terms of just how high the ceiling is for this man at 145.
This guy is a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu specialist. His chokes, his arm bars, his leg locks, everything is world-class. And if the fight goes to the ground, he will have a distinct advantage.
All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. So these fighters relatively close in age, just a year apart, and they both possess a similar height and reach. We send it inside the octagon. The veteran voice is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 16 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 22 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, Charles the Bronx Oliveira! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready? You ready?
All right, the wait is over. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Oh, that punch will count. Landed flush. Opens with the inside leg kick. Opens up with a front kick. Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
He got tagged there.
Yep, not a ton behind it, but it landed. Try to establish that jab. Whoa!
He's rocked. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming?
Hook
Yeah,
shot
these are,
lands.
what'd you say about my mother punches? Nice leg kick.
Oh, good defense here to stay upright after that single leg takedown offering.
He's looking to pass.
Now closes the distance. And now he's got the tie clinch. That knee might have landed there. Battle for position here.
That's a clean left hand.
That knee might have landed there. Oh, another knee by Oliveira.
Nice knee. He's doing a great job of landing these knees.
Oh, another knee by Oliveira. Over under now, Joe. Oliveira's got double underhooks. And they separate. Change into the southpaw stance now, Joe. Oh, hook to the head by Oliveira.
Oh! He's in big trouble. What a jab. Big uppercut to the head. There's a single attempt. Excellent movement on the ground here, always trying to better his position.
Oliveira gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here.
Into full guard here. Nicely timed sweep, and now he's in half guard.
Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation.
One overhook, one underhook.
Oliveira's worked in that arm. Nice job of pummeling, and he's got the double underhooks now. Over, under now in the clinch. First takedown attempt is there.
Nice. Excellent sweep. He's got full mount here. Hip escape, gets out of the full mount. He gets into full guard here.
Oh, he continues to attack now. Joe might have an arm bar.
Throws the other leg over the face. He's gonna extend the body. It looks like he's got that arm bar locked in tight. And he's got the arm. Could be it. And he gets out. I thought he was gonna have to tap. Wow. Side control. Postures up. Just tagged him with the right hand there. Well done sweep and winds up in guard. He establishes back control. Tries to pass, but cannot. Reversal here, and into full guard. Reversal here, nicely done.
30 seconds now to go in the round.
Nice reversal here into half guard. Beautifully executed sweep.
Lands a big elbow there.
Man, that is rough. He avoids the clinch.
Oh, straight right. Oh! Big roundhouse now, just missed. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Nice job out there. He's exhausted. Your ground control is unstoppable. Whatever you want to do down there, you can do.
Let's take a look at some of the action in that round. Here's a perfect head kick. And here's another head kick. Here's a perfectly placed leg kick. Incredible highlights in that round.
Brittany Palmer in the building as usual.
You ready? You ready?
All right, round two.
Starting off this round, you gotta think he's probably still hurt from that last round. He's gonna want to move and avoid taking damage early.
Ooh, looks like that shot was blocked. The left hook lands on the counter. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. How about that shin? Well, Joe, he seems to have his opponent's timing down. He has landed some good shots, but nothing really in terms of multi-shot combinations, and perhaps that's why his opponent's still standing. So perhaps at this point, he can change up the power with which he throws some of these strikes, maybe alter the tempo a little bit, and try to make it so it's not just one and done when it comes to his striking attack. We show you the total strikes. Continuing to stay busy, now goes to the knee to the body.
Oh, nice check. Reversal and into half guard. And he gets reversed. He's mounted him.
Hooker's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Trying to set up a sub here, Joe.
He's looking for the mounted triangle here. And what he wants to do is, he wants to pin one of his opponent's arms down, throw his leg behind his opponent's head, then take that leg, put the ankle behind the back of his knee, secure the position, sit up, he's tapping. That's it. We got him. An excellent job in setting up the armbar and getting the tap.
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division. The official decision, it resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 37 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Charles the Bronx Oliveira!
Well, at this point, all that is left is the celebration, and it's nice to see this fighter sharing a moment with his coaches and training partners after the big submission win here tonight. He had no shortage of naysayers coming in. A lot of people said he couldn't come in here and submit a foe of this quality. Well, that should mute the masses a little bit. That should set him up for a big fight moving forward. Tonight, though, as I mentioned, all about the celebration, and it is on in the corner. All right, coming up next, it is a most anticipated women's between Kylan Curran and Marina Moroz. Well, it sounds trite, but they say sometimes the best offense can be a good defense, and the cliche certainly applies here. She can stick and move with the best of them, and she's not afraid to hang in the pocket because she can do so without taking significant damage. She has frustrated some truly high-level opponents with her ability to stick and move and get her head off the center line.
This girl has such amazing takedown defense. It's so good to watch, and young fighters could do no better than to emulate the techniques that she utilizes in keeping fights on the feet.
So as this young woman makes the walk to the octagon, if you wanted to tell me she's the fastest fighter in the women's ranks, I'm not going to argue with you. Beautiful combination of speed and footwork, just so quick on the feet, darting in and out, creating offensive angles, all the while staying out of her opponent's reach. A master on the feet, and it's all set up by her quickness and speed.
This girl has outstanding hand speed, lightning fast punches that come from all angles, and she gets out of the way before you can hit her back. She's one of the most difficult fighters to face in this division.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. Both fighters are 26, with some differences in height and a similar reach. We go inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a boxer holding a professional record of 8 wins, 3 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Volgogorsk, Ukraine, Marina Iron Lady Moroz. And now introducing her opponent. This woman is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 4 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Eva Beach, Hawaii, Kylan Curran. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Eve Levine.
The veteran Eve Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
Round 1. Opens with the left hand and lands flush. Consistently finding a home for that left punch. Oh, nice strike landed there by Curran.
That one hurt.
Oh, how about the multiple strikes landing here? That is a serious offensive barrage. Kick to the body by Kylan Curran.
Really threw a lot of power into that uppercut, but missed. Oh!
Pretty strong jab there by Kylan Curran. She's circling towards the left now, Joe. Curran gets in a clinch here early. That knee might have landed there.
Nice hook there.
Curran with a knee. Good body work with that hook by Moroz.
Tying up here in the clinch. Looking to try to get some sort of an advantage.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by Moroz.
Nice big knee! Big knee! This could be it. Body kick, look at that. She might try to finish this fight here. Oh, beautiful hook!
Back and forth we go. And a knee. Big right hand.
Beautiful hook!
Straight right hand, but she misses. Oh, huge block for her, Joe. Well, she almost moved right into harm's way there as the body strike lands. Can't leave your body that wide open if you want to stay in this fight. Nice combination there by Kylan Curran. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Good leg kick.
Muay Thai clinch here, Joe, could be trouble.
And her knees in the clinch are outstanding.
Battling for hooks. Rose gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. Working on a single leg here.
Good defense there. Great exchanges. That's a hard hook.
A huge hook there, Joe.
Huge right hand.
Lands a big left there. Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round one. Effective use of the jab by her there. That's a really strong leg kick there by Curry.
Big left hand counter shot lands. Powerful right hand.
Beautiful knee.
Ooh. And she's down. She moved to southpaw here, right hand forward.
Front kick to the body by Kylan Curran.
Nice. Excellent feint with the kick.
Battle for position here. Now she's able to get that tie clinch, Joe.
Got the over-under here.
Double underhooks now in the clinch. We'll see what she can do. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Hip escape, nice hip escape. Excellent movement here on the ground.
Nice hammer fist.
Trying to spin to the back.
Well, you gotta stay busy from the bottom position. Can't falter here. She's doing a nice job.
She moves to back control.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Getting in position for an arm bar. It looks like she's got that arm locked. Throw the leg over the face.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
This arm bar is getting deeper and deeper. She may be forced to
There's
tap.
the tap.
Round's about to end. Sunk in that submission and got the victory.
Yeah, great stuff by her there, and you've got to admire her focus. You could tell that she was definitely in pursuit of that submission much earlier in the round, but it didn't come. She didn't want to rush it. She continued to let her skills take over, and then the submission does materialize almost organically near the end of the round.
And finally, one more time, no choice but to tap.
So there she is, your winner by way of submission. That's a finish they'll be talking about for some time. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 39 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Marina Iron Lady Moreau!
Oh, well, how good was that as you get to see her now celebrating with her coaches and training partners. She really put an added focus on getting a submission win here tonight, or at least getting a finish. But she said, I got to figure out a way to leave the judges out of it. I don't want to go to the scorecards. I need to get a finish to take my career to that next level. And a submission win like this will certainly go a long way in doing just that. She has certainly set herself up for a high-profile opponent now moving forward. It is a welterweight matchup between Neil Magny and Matt the Immortal Brown. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado by way of Columbus, Ohio, here is the welterweight division staple, Matt the Immortal Brown. And you want to talk about a fighter's fighter. This guy might just have the biggest heart on this UFC roster. I harken back to the fight against Eric Silva in Cincinnati. Seemingly left for dead after a body shot, and yet Brown goes on to stop Eric Silva in round 3. This is a man you need to knock unconscious to get out of there. Matt the Immortal Brown back for more tonight.
This guy has one of the best abilities to take a shot that I have ever seen in all my years of commentating on fights. His chin is truly world class.
pro dating to 2010, here is the workhorse Neil Magny. Highest striking differential among active welterweights. This is a guy who moves very well on the feet. He'll switch stances, but he draws his highest praise for his coachability. This guy has as good a work ethic as any fighter in the game, representing Elevation Fight Team. This is a guy who is trained at altitude, and the results have certainly spoken to that over the past several years. Neil Magny remains in welterweight title contention.
This fighter has an iron jaw. I have seen him take shots on the chin and not be affected. Shots that would knock a lesser man completely unconscious.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Brown is 7 years his senior, and Magny will have a 5-inch reach advantage. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 23 wins, 16 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Matt the Immortal Brown. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. A mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 20 wins, 7 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, Neil Magny. And in the action begins, our referee in charge, Mario Yamasaki.
Mario Yamasaki, our third man in the octagon.
All right, first round, you ready? You ready?
And we are underway. All right, here's the eternally aggressive Matt Brown as we get going here for round one. This man knows one direction, it is forward. And I would think when you prepare for a guy like Matt Brown, you got to make sure you leave something in the tank for the latter rounds. This is a very difficult fighter to put away. Magny gets caught with that punch. He's got to figure out a way to get that guard higher, Joe. Oh, he connects there.
Wow, that was a quick takedown.
Nice punch by Magny.
Oh, look at that. Things are getting interesting right here. Armbar attempt, perhaps. He's got the arm here. Now he's going to throw his leg over. Turns the hips. He's going to sit back. Throw the leg over the face. It's very close here.
And this might just be a matter of time.
He's got it. Great job in establishing that submission.
Yeah, Joe, we could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out, and the submission comes here in round one. He said he didn't want to waste a lot of time. He knew his opponent would know what was coming. It was going to be takedown attempts in bunches, but he couldn't stop the early shot, and he certainly couldn't stop the submission. So great effort and even better technique here tonight.
And here we see it again from another angle. Isolates the arm, locks it in, and forces the tap. And let's watch it here one more time. Deep submission and the tap.
So a seminal moment for him here tonight, Joe Rogan, as he gets the win by way of submission. Certainly one of the bigger wins of his career, and as big a statement as he could have made here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki is called to stop to this contest at 1 minute, 9 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Neil Magny.
So congratulations to Neil Magny, about as coachable a fighter as we have on this roster. Few men can match his work ethic, and he uses that long frame to great effect as well. He did that tonight, and after a win like this, you can expect Magny to get right back in the gym as he tries to hone in on that first UFC title shot. All right, coming up next, yes, a women's strawweight matchup between Jessica Aguilar and Felice Herrig. So here's the perennial strawweight contender, Felice Herrig. She started kickboxing essentially right out of high school in 2003 and never looked back. Turned pro in mixed martial arts in 2009. Purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Has an outstanding submission game, but is known primarily as a Muay Thai practitioner, a kickboxing fighter who sets a furious pace and has the stamina to stay with it. Felice Herrig, fighting as always in the memory of her late brother, trying to get it done here tonight.
This girl has outstanding defense and very good blocking technique. It's so difficult to hit her cleanly. It is a big advantage for her, and she has so much confidence in her defense because of that.
Well, this young woman has a great skill set, but certainly it's the striking defense that comes out when you watch the film. She'll use movement and defense to set up her own offensive angles, but she'll hang out in the pocket because she's so confident in her ability to stick and move and get her head off of that center line. Really as good a defender of strikes as we have in this women's division.
This girl has a ridiculous chin. Her ability to take punishment is the stuff of legends. I have seen her take bombs and barely wins. She presses forward, and because of the fact that she has this incredible chin, she is able to stay in the pocket and land strikes on her opponent that maybe other fighters would never be able to get off.
Our tale of the tape for this strawweight fight. 2 years apart, these two fighters with the same height and a similar reach. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC strawweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 14 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Crystal Lake, Illinois, Felice Lil Bulldog Herrig. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a grappler, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 6 losses. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, Jessica John. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lavigne.
The veteran Yves Lavigne draws the assignment here.
Ready? Ready?
All right, ready for live action here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena here in the fight capital of the world. Well, you can expect a high volume of output in round 1 from Felice Herrig. She is as conditioned as any strawweight on the roster. Prevailing wisdom is if we hit a 2nd or 3rd round, she'll be the fresher party. She doesn't have to conserve her gas tank. Felice Herrig getting aggressive here.
Excellent movement on the ground here, constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
All right, first round is underway. Let's see how long it takes her to find her range with those vaunted, powerful overhand punches. Obviously, it's a big part of her repertoire, and more often than not in the UFC, even when opponents have known it has been coming, they have been unable to stop it. Well, you don't want to spend too much time fighting off of your back, Joe, but pretty good work here from the bottom by Herrig. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Lands a good shot from the bottom. Big shot from the bottom. She's got full back mount.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Excellent movement here on the ground. Posture's up here.
Posturing up now. Oh, and she lands a huge strike to the head.
Trying to take the back here. Into full guard here.
Joe doing a nice job here staying busy from the bottom.
And mount again. Full mount. escape. Gets out of the full mount. She's now back in full mount.
Well, you got to try to stay busy off of your back. She's doing it here. Nice punch.
Big shot. She gets her back again. Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. She's in full mount again.
Oh, hammer fist here by Aguilar.
Hip escape. Nice hip escape. There, more hammer fists. Mount again.
Oh, pretty good work from the bottom here, Joe, as she tags her with that punch.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Under 2 minutes to go in our first round. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, nice elbow there from the top position. I'm surprised that one didn't open her up. Big elbow,
beautiful
there,
elbow. Oh! Back to the mount again. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount. Back to full mount again. Nice left hand.
Herrick gets caught by that blistering elbow.
Look at that. Nice. Trying to spin to the back. Covering up, doing an excellent job of stopping the ground and pound.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Herrick.
Back to half guard now. She transitions to side control.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
She's working from half guard. Back in a mount. This is crazy.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Herrick. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Mount again.
Lands flush with that right hand. Goes upstairs for an elbow.
She moves to half guard. Looks like she's got an armbar here. Throws the other leg over the face. She's got that armbar locked up. That was a deep armbar, but a beautiful escape.
5 minutes in the books.
And here we see some beautiful submission offense here. Let's take a look at that again. And let's see if we can get a better look at that from another angle.
Listen, your eye is starting to swell up from those jabs. I need you to keep your hands up, okay? Good defense. Keep that head moving.
Brittany Palmer with us. Second round underway. And she connects there.
That one hurt. Very impressive. Big shot there.
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Herrick. In on a single here.
Oh, and down. Hip escape, nice hip escape. Trying to pass from half guard into side control. Can't make it. Excellent movement here on the ground. Good shot to the body.
Joe, she's doing a nice job keeping busy here off of her back.
Trying to take the back here. Nice right hand. Trying to pass here. And now they clinch.
And there comes the separation now.
And there's a takedown attempt.
Well, she got her head snapped back with that jab, Joe, and she continues to show a vulnerability here by almost leaning right into her opponent's range. Let's see if she can move that upper body and get her head off the center line.
Now she's in half guard. Beautiful sweep. Nice left hand. Full back hooks. Moves into full mount. Awesome control from the top. Hip escape. Gets out of the full mount. Nice punch to the body.
3 minutes to go in the round.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy.
Under 3 minutes now to go here in round 2.
She's moved into side control. Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Just reached the midway point of the fight. Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Oh, she lands the left punch.
Tries to pass, but can't. She's in half guard now. Oh, there's a good shot from the bottom. Into side control again. This is where those knees to the body can come in play. And back to the mount.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Aguilar. Continuing to stay busy here on the ground.
Lands a big left hand. Very nice sweep. Perfectly executed sweep, and she winds up in side control. Big punch from the bottom.
Aguilar getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Big punch from the bottom.
That is a well-placed elbow from top position.
She's got the back mount.
Now under a minute to go in the second round. Right hand on point.
Excellent movement here on the ground. She's got the clinch here. She pummels and secures double underhooks.
Aguilar gets the takedown. Now let's see if she chooses to pass here.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground. Staying busy. Still holding the back.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Excellent movement on the ground here. Constantly moving, constantly staying busy. Good control, postures up. She's now in full guard.
Ooh, postures up and now goes with the big strike to the body. Well done there by Aguilar.
And here's a nice shot, lands perfectly. And here's another clean shot that lands. And another perfectly placed strike.
Deep breath. Great. Last round coming up. You got 5 minutes. I want you to go out there and finish this fight.
Ariane Celeste doing work as usual.
Ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Nice punch by Harris. Oh, huge block for her, Joe.
Trying to get a single.
Nice combination on the feet and now works it to a takedown. Effective punch there by Aguilar.
Trying to spin to the back.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can.
Excellent movement here on the ground.
Eric gets caught with that punch.
She's showing some good defense here, keeping control of that arm. Trying to pass here. Moves to full guard. Trying to take the back here.
Oh, nice hammer fist there by Aguilar.
Excellent movement and transitions here on the ground, staying busy. She's showing good defense here, controlling that arm. She's attacking with an armbar here. Throws the other leg over the face. It looks like she's got that armbar locked in tight. Look at this, though. Oh, this is not good at all.
And there it is.
Beautiful technique in winning this fight by armbar.
Yeah, she couldn't have drawn it up much better, Joe, and just the way she transitioned in her grappling to first secure the arm and then torque it to get the submission finish, that is a big, big result here tonight.
And one more time from this angle, we can see that armbar locked in tight for the tap. And one more time, nice technique here on this submission.
Well, she couldn't have drawn it up any better than that as she gets the win by submission tonight. Big win and an even bigger statement made to the rest of this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 38 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Felice Harris.
So there she is, following what could be argued as the biggest win of her career. She gets it done by submission here tonight. She told us during Fight Week, Joe, I got to keep the judges out of it. She certainly did just that. Now all that's left to do is to celebrate with her coaches and her training partners. She had a lot of friends and family in the building here tonight. And man, did she put on a show for them and maximize this UFC showcase. Congratulations. Coming up next, it's a UFC light heavyweight division encounter. Born in Florida, fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee. Here is the light heavyweight contender. Oven St. Preux played football at the University of Tennessee in Knoxville and really made a seamless transition to mixed martial arts. Very talented southpaw on the feet. And the book on him, Joe, very hard guy to simulate in training. Very unorthodox with his striking. Makes this guy a difficult out-on fight.
This guy is one of the toughest guys I have ever seen inside the octagon. His ability to absorb punishment and then come back from it is just absolutely incredible to watch.
So as this confident young fighter makes his walk to the octagon, you can be sure his inner monologue is, how do I get this opponent to the mat? Because once I get him down, I know I can keep him there, potentially for the duration of the round, if not the fight. This guy's top game is scary good, and it's not just about getting you down, it's about using his weight to keep you there. Great hips as well.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed. If this fight comes to a striking exchange, he will have a distinct advantage.
Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. So 2 years, the gap in age, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 11 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Knoxville, Tennessee, Vince St. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a boxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 10 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Irvine, California, ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC light heavyweight world champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson! And when the action begins, referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Dateline, Las Vegas, Nevada. We are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena.
Rampage Jackson is known for his huge slams. He's a solid wrestler, a powerful striker, and he doesn't get a lot of credit for how intelligent a fighter he is. He always comes in with an effective game plan and adapts well to every opponent.
Joe, how does he approach this particular challenge tonight?
Quinton Jackson is known for his thunderous punching power, particularly his overhand right. Oh, and he ate a front kick.
St. Preux gets tattooed by that straight punch.
Check that one.
Damaging strike there.
Front kick to the face.
OSP gets caught with that punch. They clinch here early, no surprise.
And he goes to the knee to the body. And here's a nice right hand. Locks up the plum.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Oh, and he eats a nice knee.
Muay Thai plum now, Joe. That knee might have landed there. Muay Thai plum. And now he's got that tie clinch, Joe. Good opportunity to do significant damage here.
Oh, big knee. He's hurt. He's trying to hang on. Oh, he's hurt. Oh. Oh, look at this. Who saw that coming? Hit him hard with that hook.
Shot is true. Now we'll see if he can follow it up.
Oh.
Man. Oh! He's out!
Vicious uppercut. Lands on the button.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight.
Let's see if we can get a better look at it from a different angle. Great angle here. Boom.
So a huge result and a seminal moment for him here tonight as he gets the big knockout win. That could hold up as one of the better KOs of the year.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has thrown stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
So there he is, the man of the moment. Certainly maximized the showcase here tonight, Joe. He gets a big win by way of the knockout. Certainly kept the judges out of it here tonight. Perhaps some bonus money is coming his way, but there will be no wiping the smile off of his face tonight. He will party deep into the night with his friends, his family. A huge knockout turned in by that man here tonight. And he has set himself up for a huge fight now, moving forward inside the octagon. All All right, coming up next, a heavyweight collision between Anderson the Spider Silva and Anthony Johnson. With 16 wins by knockout to his credit, here is a man considered by many to be the biggest power threat in UFC history, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. Not a lot of guys lining up to face this guy, incidentally, and hard to blame them. Anthony "Rumble" Johnson trying to crack heads once again here tonight.
This guy has outstanding takedown defense. His sprawl, his timing, and his ability to get up are amongst the best in the world.
So here he is, the Curitiba, Brazil native, Anderson the Spider Silva. Still considered by many to be the greatest of all time. You know what he did at the beginning of his UFC career, 16-0, 10 successful middleweight title defenses, and is still proving deep into his 40s that he can still be competitive. This is a guy who still has the hunger and the drive to make the walk, and as such, with his sons in his corner at times, Anderson Silva still competing and getting it done.
Anderson Silva is the most successful middleweight champion in mixed martial arts history. A devastating Muay Thai striker with a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Silva is 9 years the elder. The rest is nearly identical. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, mixed martial artist holding professional record of 22 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting at a Boca Raton, Florida, Anthony "Rumble" Johnson. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and Jiu-Jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Anderson the Spider Silva. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Mario Yamasaki.
So Mario Yamasaki, the veteran, draws the opening assignment here.
You ready? Let's go!
Well, it is a venue that has hosted some of the biggest fights in combat sports history, and we are back for more, ready to go with live action underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. Oh, big right hand! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's mounted him. He's got back control here. Slides him over, and nice reversal here. He's working from side control. He's got it. Full mount.
Well, just because you're on your back doesn't mean you can't throw offense. Staying busy here, you like to see that, Joe.
He's now working from side control again. Mounts again. Very strong with the back mount. And lands a good shot. Big shot.
Well, I know he's confident in his chin, Joe, but he left his head wide open for that returning hook there. Wow!
He got hurt bad. Oh, look at this! Who saw that coming? Big straight punch.
Oh! Oh!
Big left hand.
Whoa! Man, has his chin been tested early.
guard here. Let's see if he can pass that half guard.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom.
He's going to try to take the back.
And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Took the back mount. He's doing a great job of moving and transitioning here on the ground. He's working from full mount again. Nice.
Uppercut lands.
That one hurt. He mixes it up with the kicks.
High kick! He hurt him. He's got him hurt here.
Really threw everything into that uppercut, but fell short. Good shots.
He's hurt him!
Oh, he's out. He's out.
And just like that, the fight is over.
Gigantic hook that got him the win.
Yeah, Joe, I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout, and that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight.
Check it out again. Boom.
And there he is after the huge knockout turned in tonight. Near perfect execution and one of the bigger highlights of his UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mario Yamasaki has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Anderson the Spider Silva!
Well, his smile lights up the room, and his performance lit up this arena tonight. Congratulations to the wildly popular Anderson Silva. No matter where we go in the world, Silva about as beloved and respected as it gets, and you've got to think he still enjoys a win of this magnitude. All right, straight ahead, we get to a middleweight matchup between Chris Weidman and Brad Tavares. Well, it's a rare skill for a fighter to be able to stand in the pocket and avoid taking significant damage. But if you've watched the film on this young fighter, that's exactly what he's able to do. He frustrates and exhausts his opponents, and he stays pretty relaxed because he's so defensively sound. He uses movement and defense to set up his offense. Consummate sticker and mover. He gets his head off of the center line, and even when you think you have him in a compromising position, more often than not, he's able to swivel that head and get out of harm's way.
This guy has ridiculous hand speed, lightning fast punches that come in absolutely swift combinations.
Training under Ray Longo and Matt Serra, Team Serra Longo in his native New York State. Here is the All-American and former UFC middleweight champion. Received his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt not all that long after first training in the gentle art. Just took to it quickly. Here's a guy you teach something, and the next day he's mastered it. An outstanding athlete, former two-time Division I All-American wrestler at Hofstra University, and he has increasingly become a very cerebral fighter deep into this UFC 10.
Chris Weidman is an outstanding wrestler, a multiple-time All-American with a great chin, knockout power, and a sensational submission game.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight fight. Weidman is 3 years his senior. He will have a 4-inch reach advantage. To get us started with the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, USA, Brad Tavares! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Baldwin, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Weidman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
All right, we are underway here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada.
Wow, big shots there by Weidman.
Looking to establish the jab here. Nicely done by the All-American Weidman.
He hurt him bad. Powerful jab.
Oh, he might be out.
Oh! That one hurt him badly.
Oh, big left.
Hard hook.
We got to fight, folks. The left hook hits home. How about that shin? Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Well, he left his head open there, Joe, and he got cracked with that jab. He was almost moving into it. So let's see if he can switch up the footwork here, Joe, and make the requisite adjustments. Over underhooks here. That knee might have landed there.
Nice knees.
Both guys appeared to land there.
Tying up in the clinch here.
Leading with that right punch.
Trying to get a head kick in. Oh!
Weidman gets absolutely tagged by that stiff jab. The 1-2 punch is true. Joe, pretty good head movement to slip that right hand. Weidman gets hit by that leg kick. May not be a bad idea to start to check some of these. He landed that punch flush. Ooh! Big
Beautiful
body
shot there, too. Hurt him with that Superman punch.
Just misses with the right.
Oh! He is hurt here. Big shots.
Oh!
Excellent movement on the ground here. Always trying to better his position.
So 3 minutes have flown off the fight clock there. Oh, he got cracked with the jab there, Joe, and his head is firmly on the center line, the one place it really can't afford to be. He's showing some vulnerability here by leaning right into his opponent's range. Let's see if he can make some adjustments here.
He gets the Muay Thai clinch. Beautiful timing with that takedown. He's looking for the Darce choke. He's got to rotate his body. Locks it into position. He's in trouble right now. Turns towards his opponent. I believe he's in all kinds of trouble now. That Darce is deep, and he's out. Nice escape. Now he secured side control.
Gets the elbow up into the target.
Excellent movement on the ground here. constantly moving, constantly staying busy.
Oh, nice punch there by the Hawaiian Brad Tavares. Takes the back, now going for the rear naked choke.
From here, he wants to get his forearm underneath the chin.
Under the chin!
He escapes the rear naked choke.
Oh, hammer fist here by Brad Tavares. 30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by White. Oh! Oh! He's out!
A huge roundhouse kick for the knockout.
Yeah, Joe, a tremendous kick to end the fight tonight. That might be the biggest highlight of his UFC career. He certainly didn't telegraph it, but he got full force and extension behind it, and his opponent had absolutely no chance after that weapon was thrown. A perfect land and perfect execution to get the knockout with that kick here tonight.
Let's take a look at it from a different angle.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Brad Tavares.
So just the way he drew it up here tonight, what a monumental moment and knockout to get his hand raised here tonight. He kept the judges out of it. He has certainly set himself up for a major opportunity here moving forward. But you can be sure tonight is about this knockout. He'll be celebrating deep into the night with his friends, his family, his coaches. Congratulations on a big KO tonight. Coming up next, it is a featherweight title fight between Conor McGregor and Tony Ferguson. So here he is, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. No man in the history of this storied division has won 9 fights consecutively, other than Tony Ferguson. Nice ratio of knockouts and submissions. And even if he has to go the distance, as he did with Rafael Dos Anjos at altitude, no problem there. This is one of the best pound-for-pound mixed martial artists on the world, and for my money, one of the greatest lightweights of all time.
As he makes his way towards his cage, he believes this is his time. He believes he is destined to take this title. His preparation for this bout has gone absolutely according to plan. He's in fantastic shape with a great game plan, and he expects to walk out of this cage tonight as the new champion.
So here he is, the #1 featherweight contender. For a long time, this man believed he was the #1 145-pound fighter on the world. He's called out the champion for a long time. Now he's got the winning streak, the finishes to position himself for the title shot. We will see what he can do with it.
Conor McGregor is one of the most creative and dynamic fighters in the UFC's featherweight division. He is also one of the most loved fighters to ever come out of Ireland.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Ferguson is 4 years the elder. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. from the MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a freestyle fighter, holding a professional record of 25 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Orange County, California, presenting the challenger, Tony El Cucuy Ferguson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 21 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Dublin, Ireland, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
This is a fight that we have been looking forward to for a long time and is about to take place right now. I'm very excited.
Let's go, fight.
All right, here we go. UFC Featherweight Championship on the line. Pretty good kicks there by Ferguson.
Conor with a nasty kick to the body.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Oh, landed it. Excellent head movement.
Landing a good series of strikes here. Oh!
This fight is dangerously close to being stopped.
Ferguson out on his feet!
Hard kick to the body lands. Nasty combinations here.
Ferguson's uppercut to the head. That one, though, blocked by the defense. Really a Terminator quality, though, to Tony Ferguson. He eats these shots and just keeps moving forward. Looking with the jab.
Goes for a single.
Oh, well, you can't enter the pocket there unprotected. You got to figure out a way to get your guard up a little bit. Another kick lands to the head there. And let's see if he and his corner can make the proper adjustments defensively to avoid any further head kicks here in this fight. Over underhooks here. Ferguson gets double underhooks now.
And he moves onto his back. Petroleum looks for the choke. Drops down for it. He's got that pretty good. That's pretty tight. This is it. This is it. He got it. He got it. Nicely done. Great job. Didn't waste any time. Took this fight to the ground and got the early submission.
Yeah, so a quick night at the office for him here tonight. He told us he wanted to be efficient. He didn't want to waste a lot of time. He felt his opponent knew the takedown attempts would be coming, and he got the fight to the ground relatively easily, and his submission skills then took over. Big, big result for him early in round 1 tonight.
And here we see it from another angle. Beautiful technique here, and the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So there he is, your winner by submission. That is a finish they will likely be talking about for some time. Big win, major statement made to the rest of this division. Here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Lugliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 46 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out and new undisputed UFC
ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the new king at 145 pounds, becoming the UFC featherweight champion tonight, and by way of submission, I might add. Incredible result here tonight. And now he celebrates with his coaches and sparring partners. An unbelievable turn of events as we have a new UFC featherweight champion of the world.